Evening everyone and welcome to Apex Esports League. I'm JT and tonight we're here for the opening round of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series. And coming up for round one we have Adelaide Street Circuit. We'll have 15 minutes of practice, 15 minutes of qualifying, and it's a 30-minute race. Weather conditions are partly cloudy and time of day is morning. There's a fuel cap on the trucks at 40%, meaning they will need to stop for fuel to be able to finish out the race. In last series, we wrapped up the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Supercars Championship, where we had Wayne Walker take a solid series win, and joining him on the series podium in P2 was Mick Clifton, and then in P3 was Robbie Bradbury. And to wrap up the series, the final round was at Bathurst Mount Panorama, where it was Jace Douglas that took the race win. And joining him on the podium was Harry Dodds in P2 and Sam Tucker in P3. Track details up there. There's some text there, so we're not actually out panorama there, but Adelaide Street Circuit and track length is 3.21 kilometres. Track conditions currently at 19 degrees. If you're joining us for the stream, jump in the chat, say hello. Going to be some exciting racing to see tonight. And for this series, we've removed incident points. So usually it's 17 incident points and they get a drive-through penalty. And then usually DQ around at 35. So they can get a couple of drive-throughs before a DQ. But since we have removed track limits for the series, there will be no incident points. So they can cut the tracks as much as they can if the sim will let them get away with it. Any flags or slowdowns will not matter. If it washes off without them actually having to slow down, they can cut the corner. As we see there, coming out through turn one. And it is a fixed series as well, so they've all got the road course set up. Pretty good setup for getting into a nice slide, or just pulls it up short of that wall. We're about to see some very creative lines being done in a lot of the races. Next week, being at Bathurst, there's a lot more runoff to be able to use to cut corners. Strike that wall. Oh, big slide from Bunt. Slightly shorter race than normal. You run 40 minutes. It's only a 30-minute race. They are giving them 5 minutes extra practice and qualifying. Oh, big hit. Damage is on still. Drivers have to be cautious. Oh, nice handbraking there for Simo. All right. Oh, big smash. Is that a Tonka that we're seeing there? That's great. Tonka for John Wade. Oh, a bit of a cut there from, is that Hamish? No, that is Ruben's truck. Orange. There's... Oh, solid hit. Killed the truck. Our series rules still remain the same, besides the change for the incident points and the track limits. However, stewarding will still be held within the track limits. So cut tracks will be deemed as still going off track. So if they do opt to cut a corner and go for a pass, they've got to make sure they come back on the track cleanly and safely. No different to a normal runoff in a normal race. Oh, big slide here from Simmons. Wasn't the quickest way to get around, but very impressive. Good pace in the practice so far, Ryan Bunt. He's actually got his details in as Ricky now. Jimmy's iRacing. Four champs different, and we're going to be seeing a lot of that yellow flag, I think, too. As they cut the track limits, there's going to be yellow flags coming out. Marshals will have a sore arm by the end of the race. See a whole lot in the roll bar. Driver's pretty encased in. Oh, big hit, can he save it? See Mark Cochran back out on track again as well. So if we get to see him out there. Oh, big slide. Drivers have to be cautious going into the pits as well. No pit limiter on the cars. Nelson Eden's seen the track limits details. Practice is done and dusted. The only issue with the track limits is actually in qualifying. They won't actually set a qualifying time if they do cut tracks. They do also need to know the standard racing lines as well. So their starting position will be determined based off that. Once they're in the race, they'll be able to get creative with their lines. Oh, it's a rollover. Oh, can he get back up on his wheels? No. On board for a lap around. Forward with Ryan Bunt. Minding to stay within track limits now. Keep the truck hitting walls, within track limits, and street circuits is going to be a pretty tough job. It's a pink sector 1. Hamish Curtis is tucking behind here as well, so maybe a bit of slip. A few pink sectors. Bunt had the good pace in the practice. Now to continue this up in the last sector. Tidy lap. The first qualifying time up. It's Ryan Bunt for that. 137.3. So we're seeing 136 in the practice. So it shows you that the cuts definitely save some lap times. So I reckon be a little bit strategic where you keep sticking within the track limits and cement in that qualifying time. When you spend extra time getting ready for some practice laps again. Simmons drift straight into the wall. And invalidate Ruben's time. He's at least got one time in. Since his third lap, he's just going to pull up. Might as well. You start, especially if there's some damage. And Snedden comes in just behind Bunt. Half a second difference in qualifying. It's a bit closer to Bunt's time. 2 temps out now. fingers just a touch. Oh. Contact 0, I'm pretty sure. Still invalidate their time. Benjamin Archer getting a time on the board. Hutchison slid her through. We'll have 8 drivers for the grid. Johnny keeps it in. Simmons and Cochrane to get a time on. I think this may be an outlap, is it? No, it's not an outlap for Simmons, I don't think. Is it a valid one? It is. Simmons sets a 44.48. Shame that iRacing doesn't include jump layouts for these jump trucks. Be a lot of fun. Oh, loose there for Cochrane. Is this his timed lap? We'll have all drivers with time on. Either invalid or was the out lap. Oh, sure that'll be an off track. Wall slams 2 in a row. That was Hamish Curtis following suit to Ryan Bunt's strike. Smoke from John Wade through the final turn. Just under halfway to go for qualifying. So we should probably potentially see 1 to 2 fuel stops in the trucks. There's going to be a couple of dashes. There's going to be a lot of strategy involved. And ruling out the safety car. I'll be able to plan ahead for that. Dirt. These things are a lot of fun at Adelaide. The idea for the series came from one of our casual races in the break of the series. Tight line. Bunt hasn't been touched just yet. 47.140 still holds. The tray into the wall. Cochrane just goes back to pits. He's coming back out. There'll be time to get a lap in still. Hamish Curtis. Is it Hamish Curtis? There's a car ahead. Who that was? Qualifying's giving the marshals a bit of a break from waving the yellow flag. Early slide beginning there for Wade. Look at that car right against that wall at turn in. He's managed to carry a fair bit of speed through there from that as well. Enjoying the slipstream here a bit as well. Don't know how much they'd pull in here. He's letting him through. On for a good lap. Oh, he's probably a little bit put off by it. He wasn't expecting it. Lost his rhythm. Oh, just brings her in. Under time by the looks of it in those sectors. It's 2 yellow sectors. Unless there's some big makeup here. That gain may have been lost with a little bit of confusion that went on. No improvement in time for Bunt either. Lap of 42. Last 30 seconds. This will be final laps for most now. Oh, Rib Martin in for a pink sector. Got some improvement there. Cochrane gets a time on. 7 seconds behind pole. This gets a time on the board. Speed through sector 2. Could be made up by sector 1 here though. A bit of power loss coming over that curve. Oh, lost him there. There's a heap of speed being taken there. Should at least see what the time is up pit lane entry in practice. Nice last turn there for John Wade. David Simmons on for a good lap here too. 2.5 tenths up on his time through that sector. Hopefully he can carry that momentum. I think nicely done. It's under time for second sector. Next couple of corners. Get green or a pink here would be nice. Oh, the handbrake is going to cost him here. I think it's an off track. $7,139 for Simmons. Yes? No, actually, that's the pole, sorry. That was a 42.47. And a nice smash there for Simo right at the end. Back on the wheels. Car still going, Simo. How to get some. Qualifying results in a moment. There we go, some qualifying results to be able to. That's my instant reporting thing. I'll just load that up before we get into the race. It'll be pretty important. Our qualifying results for round one of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Truck Series. And our pole position driver is Ricky Bunt. And then the grid follows Hamish Curtis, Ruben Martin, Daniel Snedden, John Wade, Benjamin Archer, David Simmons, and Mark Cochran. And I did forget to update that during the practice and qualifying. And they all grid up really quick before we could get there. Oh, they're going to go for the cut here. Hamish goes very wide. Bunt looking to stick the nose in now. This is Ruben Martin. Oh, it looks like a jump start for David Simmons, a black flag. So it'll be a drive-through penalty. Oh, turn around at the back. Only David Simmons involved. The rest narrowly avoided. Too wide, big cut there for Ruben. A hit as he goes for the pass. Oh, Ruben goes for a cut, tagged. Rear right corner of the teammate. So there's damage there for Hamish. Doesn't get the pass done. Falls back into P3. David Simmons. Be careful with that pit limiter as well. Oh, Ruben's going for another dive. I think he might be able to follow through. No, not enough to get alongside. Outside move here, rubs that rear. These guys are fierce in these trucks, really getting the elbows out. They're having so much fun. Oh, push. Didn't get... Try and go back and catch that pass as well. Daniel Sneddon here on the move, as is John Wade. Ryan Bunt able to pull away a little bit. Free wide. Ruben's probably going to go for another dive here again. Cut. He's got to shave a lot of speed off to get through. Benjamin Archer follows through on the cut track as well. What a nice pack here. They're all stuck up together. Phenomenal if we had extra trucks here. Yeah, it must have been a stop as well. Maybe got some fuel done at the same time. Actually, no, we shouldn't count for the penalty then. Simmons just back out on track going through turn one as we see the leading pack come through. Bunt in the lead, followed by Wade and then Sneddon. Wade really closing in on Bunt now too. Archer starting to drop back a little bit. Oh, not now. Narrowly avoids. Gets a strike. I think that's Wade up on the side. That'll be a tow. You can flip it. Oh, unfortunate. What a great battle going on there beforehand. I can see. Went on. Oh, solid hit. Turns around in front of Sneddon. Oh, very unlucky. Try and catch the lead pass as well. There's a bit of a gap. Starter has an idea what to show. It's going to take you a little bit just before it. Clearly not. Strong gap now. The race lead with Ryan Bunt. 5.5 seconds to P2 Hamish Curtis. Smash even though Arch end up taking some damage in as well. Up into P3. Cochrane making some good moves here. 4 positions up. Should see Wade back out on track very shortly. Yep, he's coming out now. So it should be about 2 minutes for a tow. Smash for Cochrane. It's a rear side panel. Sneddon coming in the pits. We do have fast repairs. Bunt pushing out that lead over Curtis. Despite this Turnaround for Cochrane, still in P4. Incident causing some gaps now. So they're going to focus in on their laps, start considering their pit strategies now. Snedden already being in through once. Wade lost out with the toe. But he's been able to take some fuel at that same time. To be able to stay out while everyone comes in and grabs that next fuel shortly. Simmons still on the lead lap. Ryan Bunt. It's about the same gap as where we saw Simmons come out. Fastest lap of the race so far, 37.56. Archer reeling in courtesy. Last lap 3/10 quicker for Archer. Oh, strike for Martin. Close in on Cochrane. That's a good run in through that corner. Early move. Fight from Cochrane. It's being done now. First box for Bunt. Just back out ahead of Ruben Martin. Thrown straight through to Ruben Martin. Oh, solid hit. It's stuck. Martin gives it back. He's going to lose a spot here with Hamish. Ruben's already been into the pits. Came in on lap 3. Bunt and Curtis hitting lap 6. Few minutes away from halfway point. Plenty going on just in the first third of this race. Big wide cut there, straight again. Oh, a lot of speed carried there from Simmons. Oh, she's falling back at the moment. little bit quicker than the rest of them on that lap though. Just about a second for a few of them. So we could be reeling them back in at the moment. Oh, sparks as we scrape the wall. No lift down the back straight. A super crusher and suicidal sloth. Center going, he's doing pretty good. He got caught up in a turnaround in front of him. He's up contesting for P3 at the point, I'm pretty sure it was. John Wade in P2 struck a wall and spun around in front. Doing well in P5 currently. A bit different in his pit stop as well. Lap 4. Quite as early as some, not quite as late as some. Interesting to see how that could play out. So we have to see another fuel stop. Contact there for Hamish Curtis, costing him the spot to Ruben Martin. A little bit slower. They're closing in a little bit more now. Pit in for Ruben Marks. He did pit on lap 3. Lap 9, so they're getting about 6 laps of fuel. We have to see Bunt and Curtis pit roughly lap 12. Sneddon in. So he's got his 6 laps. You can see about 20 laps. Interesting to see where Sneddon might be able to come in for his stop. He might be able to pick up something. Simmons under blue flags. It's Ruben Martin through. Quite enough space to be able to get it done. Oh, he goes around front and you avoid him. Slight strike, not too bad. Cause any resetting damage there. just got caught up in the tyres. Trucks can take a few good hits if you're not directly hitting the wheels on the front end. You should do alright. That's a good thing with a lot of the street circuits too. A lot of the strikes are going to be clean strikes up against concrete barrier. Just going to have to be cautious of some of these cut tracks when they're getting pretty close. A few little tyres out. Super Crusher, no incident limit for this one. So it's to allow them to be able to cut the track. So if the sim will let them get away with it, they can create their own corners. So there's only really the main one here is through turn 1, so we'll stay with Ryan Bunt for it. Sim will issue a slowdown request, but the truck's actually much slower than what the penalty is given, so it actually washes off just by racing normally. So they can cut that corner as much as they like then. It's going to make things interesting when we come to Bathurst next week. So you can completely write the chase off. Turn 1. Murray's corner, wash off the last one as well. However, they will need to be cautious if they cross the finish line at the end of the race with a black flag or washing it off. They will actually get a post-race time penalty that's pretty harsh. So they'll have to be strategic with their cuts as well. A lap behind here in Cochrane. Closing in with some good pace. It's turned around. Fueling. Looks like they'll have to come in for maybe one more. So over 8 minutes left to go now. Aggressive turn. These things are a lot of fun to throw around like that. This road course setup is perfect for it. They do look good. Get a grip liveries are good. Ooh, link there for Hamish. Shame you can't be out on track with his nick. I'm assuming that's your tag on Twitch. Simmons gets fuel, Cochrane just leads and fueling. So they should be in the clear to get the truck home now. Hamish is starting to reel in Ryan here. Last lap's very similar, 8.7 to a 9.3. I think he's caught up a fair bit on this lap. So he sounded like a car was spinning out. It's just a launch from the box for John Wade. Plenty of rubber laid down around the track tonight. To go for him yet. Oh, sticks the nose alongside. Thought he might be able to clean up through the inside, not enough. I'm going to be able to get defensive here. They're going to have to come in for a stop, I'm pretty sure. It's just a smash, but I've already recovered. Ruben Martin's come to join in here as well. Oh, mistake from Bunt. Curtis doesn't capitalise. I don't think he's expecting it. Well, these three were having a great fight at the start. I think they're going to be in for it again. Oh, Ruben cuts the inside. Not enough. He was going that before. Nice line to go into pits there for Ruben Martin. Takes the race lead as he goes into pit lane. Oh, they're going to stick through. Can they hold it through the wide line? Hamish will be able to run pretty wide here, but you have to be cautious. What he might have gone for the dirt. Saw Simmons go for that line and he carried a fair bit of speed. Oh, big hit for Hamish. That's going to drop that gain now. Really slowed him up, especially coming onto the straight as well. Oh, my Nightbot's timer's gone bonkers. It's throwing all the stuff out now. So some focus needed here for Ruben. Should seem done for fuel. Bunt and Curtis are going to have to come in. Archer's going to have to come in. See one stop from all. Archer. Sorry, Ruben Martin. He's got only 23-second gap. Total pit lane time's 34 seconds, 35. Yeah, Nick, it is good to see Mark out there. He's having a good run too. Considering he qualified at the back end, he's struggling to get a time on the board. He's getting the hang of the car now. Oh, smashed to the stand. I think he may have just struck the wall. Comfy little buffer there. P6 will be a comfy spot. 20 left to go. We have to see a quick splash. No, I don't think we will. And lap times, a minute 37.79 and a 38.8 for Bunt and Curtis here. Yeah, so they'll be fine here. White flag's out. Oh, Curtis gets creative here. Big speed, similar to that line we saw Simmons do, but I don't think the racing line there is going to get him unless he can tuck in through here. Oh, he gets the pass done. Oh, can he hold? Blew through. So I was expecting to do the previous lap. He's leaving it to be a bit more spectacular and do it on the last lap. Oh, he's pushing it now. The wall strike's going to cost him that spot. Oh, it's done it. Will it get both of them? Hamish. Oh, Bunt slows down for him. He wasn't sure if he caused that. I think he's going to redress it. We'll slow him down to have another fight. That would have been a lot of fun through there. Allowed Archer to close in. He's going to have a shot, a spot on the podium. Oh no, two come together. These two aren't careful. Archer could drive straight past and take the checker flag from him here. Not many corners left. Oh. Barging and barging all the way through on this lap. Checkered flag out for Hamish Curtis. Benjamin Archer closing in heaps here. What a way to finish. 1, 2, 3, Curtis, Bunt and Archer. There's our podium. Ruben Martin not too far behind. Late drivers doing a fantastic job out there. What a race. Some of the most exciting stuff we've seen. These things definitely put on a good show. Nick, made the boss very happy and unhappy and happy again all in a lap. Definitely. Getting you off your seat and back down a few times. Snedden, nice job P6. Wade into the last couple of corners. Simmons about a corner back by the sounds of it. Should see him come around the corner. I would just, yeah, there he is. Nice way to finish it up for Wade there. Handbrakey around the last corner. Simmons rolls her through the last corner. Oh no, don't tell me you have to toe there. Toe to left, Simo. So I'll have to come around and tap him over. Unlucky. Too much of a handbrakey through the last corner. Yeah, that's right, Nick. There's a good redress there. And the vision they have in these cars, they wouldn't have known. So just to think, oops, it might have been me, and go for it. Big kudos. He's gonna get it. Here we go, someone will help him. No, at the top. Unlucky. So we'll have some race results we can look at now. Didn't even get a chance to type up the correct title there in the race either. Make sure I'm onto it for round 2. Now race results for round 1 of the Pagnian Advanced Simulation Street Trucks Series at Adelaide Street Circuit. We have race winner being Hamish Curtis, and joining on the podium in P2 is Ricky Bunt. In P3, Benjamin Archer, and the rest of our standings is then Ruben Martin, Mark Cochran, Daniel Snedden, John Wade, and David Simmons. Looks like all race data seems to have reset for everyone, which is why we're getting Ricky Bunt instead of Ryan. No teams as well for some. There's an SDK update just beforehand. Maybe it. The lads are already keen to get in for a chat. And congrats, guys. Looked like a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
Because we had it pretty hard for the opening.
It was pretty hard trying to hold off Hamish and Ben.
And you even had Ruben diving for you at the start there too, cutting the corners real sharp. He tagged Hamish.
I know. Yeah, I moved out of the way for it.
Nothing like
not sure
giving your teammate a shot.
Snedden and you to
The
be
limits.
able to cut the course. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snedden wasn't doing it at the start.
Nah.
He soon followed
He
suit.
didn't watch practice then.
At least he was set for qualifying.
Yeah.
Good race.
I wasn't sure how it would go, but with the tiny tanks, it actually brought a bit of strategy into it, so it was quite good. I'll have to thank Bunty though. Like he waited up after, like when he probably didn't have to, but he made a race of it. So thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Welcome, Hamish.
That's my first Apex win, so I'll take it.
Congrats, mate.
Yeah, congrats, mate.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Well
first
needed.
podium for you, Ben, too.
In a long time, mate. On
Yeah.
iRacing, it is.
Yep, definitely.
very
Good to
nice.
see you.
It was very good. So
Yeah,
very
you're having a
tiring.
good run. Yeah, it looked tiring out there.
that's for sure.
Throwing that thing around for that many corners. It's pretty
Oh
good.
yeah.
Mentally draining.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to be even worse next week. So
Yeah, and strategy will come into it heap too.
Yeah.
Seems like there's a fair bit with it.
We
Yeah.
probably only get like 3 laps and before we have to pit at Bathurst.
You
The
The
actually,
good thing is
yeah.
that we're probably going to be doing 3 minutes something a lap.
it's going to be
Mm.
pretty tight. Hopefully, we can get a few more people on there to get the
Mm.
draft happening.
Oh,
Make it a
yeah.
bit closer.
Yeah, bigger field would be pretty good out there with that.
But anyway, I'm off. Thanks, JT.
No worries, Ben.
Congrats,
Congrats,
boys.
mate.
Well done, Ben.
I'll speak to you next week.
Catch you,
Yeah.
mate.
Thanks, boys.
Atcha.
See you.
Thank you, JT. That was a lot of fun. Well,
Yeah.
I think it should be a good little series. So I wasn't sure because as a fun race, it was a lot of fun, but like that strategy element really makes you have to think about it. So
Yeah.
I was a little bit quicker in and out of the pit lane than what Ryan was, which helped keep me in contention because he was very fast over a lap.
Wasn't fast enough.
No. Got ya.
That's a typical race drivers.
It was a nice
It's,
pass you got on him too. It was really nicely done. Found that extra speed and then pulling her up just a bit more and cutting through the inside.
I'd love to.
Went outside at that next corner.
I'm surprised you did. I must admit, it didn't quite. I did lock the rears, so I didn't mean to like park it sideways, but it worked. well, we kept it entertaining for the viewers, hopefully.
Yeah, well, Nick was on there cheering you on.
Oh,
And he said
Yeah,
you
well,
made the
Ruben
boss.
was cheering him on in the chat.
Ruben was hoping for us to crash. Poor Ruben miscounted by a lap. He got pretty severe damage at the beginning, so he pitted to fix that, but was 1 lap short on fuel.
Yeah, it'd be hard to try and fuel save in it too without losing heaps of speed too.
I know.
Kind of got to go for it, wouldn't you?
You can save a fair bit in the draft. Like I had about 0.2, 0.3 more than Ryan did because I was in his draft, but I guess they're big. I was going to say car. They're not a car. They're a big truck. So, but yeah, it was good. Next week will be interesting with
Oh yeah, Bathurst.
Bathurst.
Very interesting. Much more corners to cut.
Yeah, well, down the bottom, but up the top, I suppose you can cut the skyline, but that'd be about it. We'll have to give it a go.
Cut down. You can cut down the bottom.
Yeah.
Your last corner, first corner.
But if you have to take the last corner properly if you cut the chase, and the first corner properly, because you won't lose it by help.
So you have to be a little bit tactical then.
So you can't stockpile too much on. Yeah, it's gonna be some strategy in the corners you cut too. See, we're seeing some cut and some not. It'll be good. Might see a few incidents then too. A lot more different lines.
I reckon people will be going side by side through Skyline.
Oh yeah.
Gotta expect that for sure. You can't do that too often.
The stadium trucks never raced at Bathurst, did they?
Nope.
I don't think so. No.
No, I think it would be a bit dangerous, but. How many people are going to go off the edge of Skyline and end up down the hill?
A few teleports back to pits.
What do you reckon's more dangerous though, the S5000s or a truck at Bathurst?
A truck. The S5000s they could neuter.
Yeah, the body roll.
Mm.
There's a few good rollovers we saw in it too. Simo didn't make it through the last corner. Big handbrake he threw and up she went.
Yeah, poor Simo.
I think it was the
jumped the
first.
start.
Yeah.
Did he jump the start? Is that what?
Yeah,
it
he
was?
forgot that. I don't think he realised there's no clutch, so you just bang it, leave it neutral, and then slam it into first.
Yeah.
So. But there was a good battle there for during the first stint because Wade was up there, Snedden was up there,
Yeah, everyone. It was packed. Yeah, it was really
Until someone spun. Or
yeah, there was clipped the wall and turned around. In front, it was John Wade in front of Daniel Snedden, and then he got stuck. And then that's when Ben was able to really move up through. So he just clipped him as it had all happened. Yeah, but he come back pretty good though in the end. Even though for a toe and a rollover. But congrats, guys. Going to be looking forward to seeing you do it again next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
It'll be heaps fun at Bathurst.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to that. It was such good fun to see. Looking forward to it. We'll hand over the mic. Over to you, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you, JT. Massive shout out to our incredible sponsors and partners: Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vibe, Dubby, Fanatec, Razer, Gear Up Booster, Fidelio Turbo, Flash Arc Racing, Bigtech, Project 45 Designs, Wiper Pool and Spa Services, and all of my teammates at Apex Esports League.
Thanks, Ryan. Congrats. And over to you, Hamish.
I'd like to thank the boys at Get a Grip. Nick did a fantastic job as usual with deliveries. Ruben and I look resplendent in the yellow and our personal colours. So, well, thank you to Nick and the boys at Get a Grip. I'd like to thank Jesus Racing. We had a good week, or an up and down weekend at Townsville, and then we'll be back on the track at Sydney Motorsport Park in about 5 weeks. Fanatec, I love my Fanatec gear. Probably a little bit odd, but I'm driving my massive pro truck with a McLaren Fanatec GT wheel, but that's all right. And Velo Race products on the Life Choices Foundation. We also have your name here, so if you're looking for someone to sponsor, here we are. We now have a couple of winners on our roster, myself, Nicholas, and Uncle Andrew. We've all won things. Ruben's got a few podiums, I think. So if you want your name here, please consider Get a Grip.
Definitely, and some good followers to race with.
Oh, we think so, but we might be biased.
Well, congrats on the win,
I'll wait
Hamish.
for 'em.
Very well
Thank
earned.
you.
Good to see
Thank you
up
to
in here.
Ryan. That was a good race, mate. And yeah, thank you, JT.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was good
Well
fun.
done, fellas. Well done. It was good to see. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you in a bit.
See ya.
See ya.
Now we have our podium with Benjamin Archer just leaving shortly before the chats, and then taking P3 in the podium, and Ryan Bunt in P2, and then our race winner for round 1 going to Hamish Curtis. That's all from us for tonight. We'll be back again next week, same time, so we'll be live from 8:05 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time for round 2 of the Street Truck Series. And then that'll see us at Bathurst, and it's going to be pretty exciting. So hopefully we get to see a few more turn up for next week as well. It's going to make it more intense, and we don't want to be missing out on that action. So make sure to hit follow if you haven't done so. You'll be notified when we go live. And we thank you for all the support for the league and our drivers as well. And thank you to our sponsors and partners: Pagnian Advanced Simulation, Next Level Racing, Vive, Dubby, Fanatec, Razer, Gear Up Booster, Modelo Turbo, Shark Racing, Tickertech, Project 45 Designs, and Wiper Pool and Spa Services. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and hope to see you next week.